So let's talk about the relationship. What are the current feelings? What is happening in this connection? The current feelings of your partner. It can go both ways. This is like somebody is suffering from health issues. Somebody is so much into. This can be like somebody is not aware of their health or something about their body. So you have to be aware with your health and health issues. You have to share this to people also, because sometimes something is very much suffocating. You are suffering immensely, and that suffering can be, you should chant something, or you should focus on your breath, or you should be out in public, or you should talk to people, or you should be connected with nature. There has to be the constant touch with five elements. If you're not in touch with the five elements, your health can suffer. But it's like you are psychologically suffering. That's the only message I can give it to you. You are suffering psychologically. There is nothing else to the story. And you have to talk to your partner about something. It's like you have to talk to your partner that I'm suffering with something which is psychological, or it's like there is something about your health which you are not understanding. It's about the oxygen level. Yes, that's, I got the point. It's about your oxygen level. So maintain a healthy diet, and it's time for you to do some breath work. Go for meditations, or if not, then you should chant mantras, or Lord Shri Krishna is here. So he's somehow, God is trying to tell you, focus on your breath. With every single breath, you can take his name. Chant the name of Krishna, chant the name of divine, and he's telling you, even in your sleep I can be there. Even in your breath I am there. In every action I am there. Why I am not in your heart? That's what God is telling you. Why I am not there in your heart? Why I am not there in your why I am not in your daily life? Why I am not in your work? Why I am not in your worship? What it means? It means like there is something that you are ignoring, and that can be your body. So God resides, it's our temple. You just cannot mistreat yourself. You just cannot you just cannot work like this. You cannot go on like this. You are a person who is extremely responsible. You are a person, but you are not aware of the consequences. Maybe you're not aware of something. Accept yourself as somebody who is not jealous, who doesn't have negative emotions. Accept yourself as somebody who is out of jealousy, negative emotions, and you haven't tortured anyone. You are not a depressive being. You are not going through depression. There's no such thing as depression in your life, but there is something about your partner can be telling you, even in this situation I am with you, you can have health issues, and this can be a serious thing, but it can be easily cured if you are in touch with the five elements, especially soil. So go for any practice, or you have to do a lot of, you can walk, or you can be in touch with nature, or you can go for poetry. You can read a lot, or you can connect yourself with literature, or anything that you love. But most probably the person that you love, or it can be God himself, he's telling you that accept the fact that you are living with divine. Accept the fact that you have love personified in your life. You have somebody who deeply cares about you. Accept the fact that it's time for you to live. It's your time to live. This is your world, because divine is yours. Maybe some people, you are around the time of your marriage, you want to get married, or there is a marriage situation going on, or you are already married. Ask for the blessing of the goddess, and you will see that here your partner can be telling you, this is the worst kind of suffering, or this is the worst thing you can give to anyone. And that is, if you really trust divine, if you really trust God, if you really love your God, try to see the best side of yours, which can be connected with Lord, which can be connected with the feeling of love, your innocence. Be innocent enough to understand that you don't know the reason why you are suffering. Let's see. You don't know the reason why your health is suffering, and then you will know the reason. About your relationship, understand that you don't understand anything about your partner. He's not in your logical compass, but yet you love him. With your love, let love be your light. So whatever emotion you have, however much, don't try to count it. You can't have the best emotion, but whatever little bit you have, try to offer that to him. Your partner is telling you that I am the person who is always there with you, and I am the most lively person, as you know. But it can be also divine who is trying to tell you, around divine you cannot be lifeless. He is your life. Love is life. Let's talk about romance. Let's talk about being emotionally connected to somebody. Sometimes we have to share something to someone. In my previous reading, I was trying to describe something, but this is the reading which is telling you, suppose the divine is here. How will you express yourself to God? In your silence or with some creativity? Suppose that your partner is going to come tomorrow to you somehow. How will you express your feelings? Whoever this person is, I want you to do something and just show me, not to anyone, just show me, or to your divine, do something to him and just show it to him. This is what I really want to express to you. Or you can post it anywhere, or you can, if you have any setting, you can go and just write down something and you can recite in front of the divine. He will listen to you. So don't ever think about your body is not important. You are important. Your body is important. Your life is important. And beyond that, your happiness is important. Your liveliness is important. Why oxygen levels are disturbed? Breath is your birthright. And this breath is not something which has a price. It is a priceless thing. And it is a gift from God. This is our world. We can't live like this. We can't suffocate ourselves. So whoever is suffering, this is the guidance. And most probably this is a time where you simply can't think about living a life which is lifeless. You have to lead a life full of life, because this time the goddess is here. When mother is here, who talks about fear? There is no fear. Fear of what? Even if there is a health issue, you can overcome with your willpower, with her grace. So she is calling you. She is calling you like the daughter. She is calling you like the son. And there is a work for you. There is a responsibility that you have to take ahead. There is something that you have to do. So Goddess is calling you. Wake up. Goddess is calling you that you are my hope. You have to do something. You have to prove something wrong. You can, even if you worship Lord Shiva, he's telling you, you can cross the lines of the time. You can cross the lines. Something about speed, something about the barrier. You can cross the barrier with your willpower, with your whatever is like, I have to do this. I have to live for this. If you have somebody in your heart, you have to live for that person. You don't know their feelings. If I have to disclose, they have deep emotions for you. You meant the world for that person. How can somebody with so much emotion approach to a person who is not willing to live, who is not willing to be happy? So it's time for you to be happy. It's time for you to have this strong will in yourself that I will live. I will sustain. And it's not about living and having the breath. It's all about I will live in a way that never ever this time comes where you will think about my health. I will keep myself healthy for your happiness. I will keep myself so happy. I will decorate myself with so much colors that you will feel like every day is a festival. Likewise, you have to live with God. The day I am going to approach you, the day I am going to come to you in a temple or wherever you want, I will decorate myself in the most beautiful ways. I will be extremely cheerful, and then I will come to you. That's how we should approach God. As long as God is here, nothing can go wrong. As long as somebody who loves you that person is here. Nothing can touch you. It can be about somebody who, he's your doctor, he's your healer. The person that we love is always a healer. God is the best healer. So it's like nothing can go wrong. But yes, it takes your will also, it takes your strength also. Pull yourself back. Wake up. That's the guidance. Wake up with the hope, not completely. Yes, the guidance is not completely, but to life. For a purpose, for a work, for the sake of Goddess, for her sake. You have to do something. You are her hope. There are a lot of people who can be disappointed if you don't sustain your life. So you have to be strong enough, and you have to say to your partner that yes, I am here. Yes, I'm happy. Yes, I will do something. I'm. Your partner is can be telling you that you are my hope. You are my. It's not like, it's like a very childlike emotion. And you are the person who is extremely childlike. I can't see you with so much seriousness. So he's telling you, you don't have an idea how much I'm excited, but don't tell so much things to him, because when it's about love, even God is a little bit nervous, because lovers, they have their own mood. Nobody can have a say in love and bhakti. So especially in love, God is actually nervous about you. What will you ask for? Whatever you are asking is, or whatever you can express, or whatever you can say out of emotion or strong emotion, if it is not good for your health, if it is not good for your liveliness or your childlike nature, you should not speak to God. Even you should never ever repeat any word which can be hurtful to divine also, because you have a divine form, or you can be connected with the form of Lord Shri Krishna, where God is extremely, extremely possessive about you. He can be extremely sensitive about you. If you are talking anything stupid about yourself, even to anyone, you are hurting divine. You should not do this. So, what is the guidance here? What God wants to tell to you? Let's see what He is trying to tell to you. He is telling you that you may be extremely connected with. You can read Srimad Bhagavad Gita. You can be reading a lot of spiritual textbooks. You have a lot of knowledge, or you can religiously follow something. You are the hope of that, or you can be very much good with the subject, or you are religiously follow a path. You are religiously following a path. So it's time for you to actually accept the fact that you are a hope for something, or you are a pride of something. You are God's pride. You are the pride of your lover, your partner. But here, this kind of love is like, he can be extremely trouble. He can go through a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of suffering because of you, because he's telling you, I have a lot of work, but I don't know how to process my emotions. There are a lot of people who are trying to help me come out of something, but I don't know how to process my emotions. I don't know what to do with it, because they are extremely. Uh, I'm simply confused. That's the guidance, or that's the message. I'm simply confused about it. I'm simply just disheartened about something. I don't know what went wrong. It's just like you are not here. You're not speaking. You're not saying something. Um, I don't know what to do. So, with this kind of emotion, how can you expect yourself to sleep and just have a rest? You have to wake up. Not with force, but with a lot of love. He doesn't know what to do, but it's like somebody who is extremely sensitive should not worry about the work, or should not worry about the future, or should not worry about a lot of situations, because that's not the work of a person who should. It's like there are some people who are employed. There are some people who are good with things which are extremely tough. There are some people who are good with things which can be extremely complicated, but yet very it's like suitable work. It's like, and there are some people who just have to be there. So that's what I can feel for this person. You don't have to think about how things will happen, and who is going to do this, and I have to do this and that. You just have to be there be happy, uh, look beautiful, and be smiley, and rest of the work will happen because it has to happen. But it's like even divine is telling you, you are my pride, you are the love for me, and divine can't see you quiet and silent. So if you love something, or if you have a good expression, or you used to write something beautiful to divine also, and for divine, it's time for you to start doing that work. God is waiting for you. Your partner is waiting for you. If he is your partner, then he is waiting for you. If dharma is your reality, if you follow dharma, if you live for dharma, if your soul calls for something true, it's time for you to personify it. It's time for you to actually assign it and say that, yes, this is the work I have to do. I am there with you. Who says that you have to handle a lot of things? You don't have to handle anything. You just have to be there. Things will happen it will happen all by itself. Everything will happen all by itself, because that's a surprise how it's going to happen. So sometimes we have to surprise even divine, because see, it's like people say he's God, he knows everything. But when he's your partner, when he's your friend, there is a relationship. So you can surprise him. It's like, I know what is in the box, but still I don't know. And I don't know how much I know, but I know because somehow I have some emotions and I feel like I have the right to say this. That much is there. So with this kind of emotion, your partner is calling you and is telling you, I really want, if you are already married, then your partner can be telling you, you know what I like? I like people who can speak a lot. I like people who can have a very much good taste in music and literature and everything else, and the poetic lines and the lyrics. But if you try to somehow disturb the lyrics of my books and my poems and poetry, I will disturb your life completely with some kind of sarcastic tones. So it's time for you to understand that if you're a lyrical person, people who are very much lyrical should not break their lyrics. We need people who are in lyrics. We need people who are very much poetic, because everybody is having sword like, I don't know, but they have lizard teeth or lizard whatever that is tongue. So it's time for you to step out and come with some sense of responsibility about how much lyrics you can have. Tal se tal mila. So have lyrics with your partner.